Should I be working on literally like 150,000 other things than this right now? Yes. But is that stopping me? No. I was at Walmart the other day and I saw these little poinsettia fake flowers, and these little candy cane ones really caught my eye. And I thought, I wonder if I could make these into a headband. I don't know. Let's find out. I got my trusty hot glue gun out here, and I am going to, I've got these wire cutting scissory things, and I'm thinking this would be super cute to wear either for my daughter or possibly me, for like a Christmas program or something, or like, I don't know. Oh, did you hear that? Can you tell I haven't rehearsed this? All right. Should I put these on? I'm gonna put these on a white black headband. I might have to make two. My daughter's gonna be like, I'm not wearing that. Oh, yes, you are. All right, I'm just gonna glue it on. Yeah, she's like past the stage. We are no longer in the she wears the things I make her stage. We are in the she wears what she wants stage. Okay, this would be kind of cute just by itself. Like if I did it on the side, but I'm thinking I want to make like a whole, I mean, it was $2. Come on. This whole thing of poinsettias was $2. And the headband set, you got 3 of them for $4. So if I made all 3 using this, it would be a very cost-effective little venture. I am drinking from the Christmas fire hose right now. I have completely lost track of anything that I'm supposed to keep track of. I feel like this time of year, I always start out like right around Thanksgiving. I have like such high hopes for being super organized. And then I get to this part of the season and I'm like, oh, what happened to that plan? Quite honestly, I don't know. It's cute. I wonder if this is gonna look dumb on, I don't know. But isn't Christmas about being over the top? I'm 41. When I turned 40, I stopped giving a flip about what people think. And if I want to wear a sparkly poinsettia headband to celebrate the season, you know what? I've earned it. I've earned that right. Wait, where did this other one come from? This is going well. How cute is that? All right, let's try it on. I think this is so cute. This would be adorable for like if you had a special hat day at school and you have a fancy kid that would rather wear a fascinateur than a hat. I think we need more. We need more poinsettias. Okay, I still think this is kind of adorable. If your kid has like longer hair, put space buns in, and then this, that would be so cute. Oh, and so Christmassy and adorable. Okay, there's my first foray into poinsettia headband. This next one, I'm gonna see if I can do just like maybe one and just make it count. Like these red ones are a little thicker and they're more velvety. Let me find the best one. I need to know if anyone else is like this. My sister and I are both extremely weird about picking stuff up off of shelves. Like I never take the one in the front. Am I crazy? Does that make me so like totally nuts? The other day I was at Walmart and I saw these adorable little deer. And they look kind of vintage and they're ceramic. And I sent my sister a picture and I was like, do you want me to get you these? Because they're so cute. And she was like, yes. Is that the best one? And I was like, I knew exactly what she meant. And I was like, no, but there's some behind it that have clearly not been touched or like messed with. And I will get you one of those. And she knew. I didn't even have to say that, but she knew. I knew. We all knew. Like I always pay, even like with, I am crazy, y'all. This is nuts. Even with like grocery shopping, I will reach behind and get the one behind it. Why do I do that? You know, maybe this is something that should be studied. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm just putting one. I think just one. Okay, we're going to do it in layers. But yeah, so I went and I looked through 10 different deer on that blessed stand of stuff on Walmart, and people were like looking at me like I was nuts. I was comparing them, seeing if any had blemishes, you know, like, because you don't want to get home and then there's like a chip in it or something. But I'm crazy enough too that like, even if it just has like a little tiny mark, that's not even like a chip. Like if I can wipe it off, I'll still get it. But if it's like the ceramic stuff is specifically tricky. But yeah, I had to stand there for, I don't know, 10 minutes trying to decide which little ceramic vintage deer was going to be the best one. All right, here's what I'm thinking for this. I'm only putting one on here, but I'm gonna put extra petals because I still have all these other ones to work with. So let me find, I'm trying to find one that's kind of flat, but I guess I can flatten it out. Let's add some volume. If we're only having one, we got to add a little zhuzh to it. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. I love how this is coming out. Do you guys remember the store Delia's? I was obsessed with Delia's, and we went to the King of Prussia Mall, which was like a rare instance because we lived like an hour and a half from it. But sometimes we would go to the King of Prussia Mall. And if y'all have ever been to that mall in Philadelphia, you know, well, I haven't been there in years, but it used to be the mega mall. Like took hours to just walk. There were like 2 malls and they were like huge. Anyway, they had a Delia's and my sister and I went. My sister's 10 years older than me, so she's kind of like a mom / sister. So she's very motherly. Oh, this is a good little glue stick trick. When you're getting low on your glue stick, put a little glue on this end and then shove it through and it'll meld to that one. And then you don't have to try and like push it through. You're welcome. Anyway, I found this sparkly tank top. At the time, sparkles have never gone out of style, but at the time sparkles were super in. And it was this tank top that had this gigantic blue sequin, sparkly, just glitter shrapnel everywhere. And I remember going in there and putting it on, and I hadn't looked in the mirror yet. And I went out to look at my sister and show her the shirt, and I was covered. I looked like a giant sparkly blueberry. I looked absolutely ridiculous. And she was trying so hard to be sweet and not laugh at me, but we all ended up starting laughing because it looked so stupid. And that's one of her favorite stories to tell about me. I was always kind of like that. That story is a really good, just overarching umbrella story over my existence. My family has a lot of stories like that. Like the one time at Easter, I flashed the camera and we have photo evidence of it, not on purpose, but I turned around. I had just found my Easter basket behind the couch and my dress buttoned down the front, and I turned around all excited to show everybody, and my mom snapped a picture at that moment, and the whole front of my dress had come undone except the top button. So I had this like J-Lo looking Easter dress. So I didn't actually flash the camera, but I wish I could find that photo. It was so embarrassing. So yeah, that's me in a childhood, basically. Complete disaster. I think this turned out cute. And it was cheap. It didn't cost me much. Now let's see. My part goes this way. So I'm thinking the flowers should end up over here. Yeah. How cute is that? Okay. Maybe not for everyday wear, but definitely for like a Christmas party. I think it's cute. It's like a little fascinateur. What do y'all think? So we made this one, which would be Space Buns Adorable if you had a little kid, to put like pigtail. I feel like any kid would be excited to wear something like this. And then you've got a little bit more subtle. There you have it. That's my craft for the day. Now I actually have to go take care of the 10,000 things on my to-do list. So thanks for joining me. Y'all have a wonderful day. And if you make some cute little hair pieces, let me see them. I want you to send me some pictures. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.